Alright, we're out here at 5934 Split Pine Court, 80918. We've got a little smudge on this camera lens. Let's see if we can't get it cleaned off here. There we go. That's much better. Excellent. Now we can see that phone screen a little better. We're scoping the main sewer line from a 3-inch ABS clean out here in the utility room. You can see the furnace and the water heater here. We're dropping immediately into cast iron, which is very typical. We're going to zero that foot reading there in the bottom left of your screen. Make our way out to the city tap. So there it looks like we've got a liner there between two sections of the cast iron that has worked its way out. That's just a little bit of organic matter there. You can kind of see it move. There you can see it move as the camera forces by it, and then it kind of collapses back on itself. There's another piece of that material. Interesting. There's some cobwebs at the top of the pipe there. And we have transitioned. There you can see the end of the cast iron, and then we transition to PVC at 28 feet. Alright, so I'm going to flush the toilet here in the basement. Get that lens cleaned off a little bit here. Now there it's. Flush a toilet here in the basement. Give us the opportunity to clean and lubricate a little bit.
Yes, sir, right in the corner. First door, turn the corner, first door to your left.
You know what? I just seen that a minute ago. That'll give us. That'll rinse the line a little bit.
Oh, yes, sir. So what do you run that thing? Let me get the. So that's looking down our sewer, huh?
Yep. I think I'm pretty close to the city tap right there.
Really?
We're 95 feet into the line. We should see that water from the flush.
Oh, so
Oh, there it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you just flush the toilet, and that's
Yep.
the water going out our sewage.
Yep. And there's the city main at almost
How do you
98
know?
feet.
What are you looking at there?
So that's the line. So this is the end of your line here. So your line is tying into, in a perpendicular
Right.
fashion into the city main, which is under the street.
Huh. And it didn't see anything look like any blockage or.
Well, the cast iron
Uh-huh.
is a little rough.
Uh-huh.
And there are some of the I don't know if it's a seal. I'll show it to you. I can go ahead and pull back.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm not. I'm just curious.
It's I'm ready.
So that's
I'm
right
ready.
at the end of our driveway going into the street.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
It's great. So.
Yep. Yeah. So I'll pull back here nice and slow and make sure I didn't miss anything on the way out. Yeah, this is the PVC portion here. It's SDR 35. And this is in good shape. Now it may be just a tad flat there, but it's not impeding flow.
Uh-huh. It's someplace under the driveway or getting up close under the house, pretty close, I guess.
Well, we're still 80 feet out at this point.
Oh, okay, so.
Is that a rag or a snake?
What is that?
That looks like a little rag or something.
A rag?
Do you mind flushing that toilet again?
Sure.
And it should give you enough time to get back here before it. Yeah, it's rolling there. Okay, so we ought to be able to watch that rinse out. And there she went.
So it was a piece of cloth
So
or a rag or something?
that's what it looked like to me. Strangely enough.
Yeah. So do you have to worry about, did it go all the way out?
Yeah, I'm sure. It was thankfully small enough and loose enough that it. And this. Yeah, so that's the line turned down and then straightened back out.
No signs of tree roots or anything that's
Not in the.
violating getting
Right.
into that?
Yeah, it's the integrity of the PVC here is good. I think it was at 28 feet that we made the transition from cast iron. So that's a joint. I mean, we passed a few of them, but that's a joint between two sections of pipe right there. And that looks. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I thought I'd give you something to put trash in.
Oh, okay.
But So now they're getting up close to the house.
Still about 20 feet away.
20 feet from this point
20
here.
feet. We're 20 feet away from the. Well, now we're. Sir. Yeah, the transition from cast to PVC is at about 28 feet, and we're 44 feet still into the line. So. This is the PVC here, the green, and then now we're back into the cast iron.
So is this getting over close to underneath
This
the
should
house?
this should be probably right outside the foundation, and then this will be coming back under the basement floor here. Okay, so see that almost look like a fin right there? I think that's the second spot that's like that, and it's where the two sections of cast iron are put together. That's not really gasket material, but it's something, and it's had to have been there since the line was installed. I'm sure it slows flow, but thankfully it's not stopping the flow of stuff. Oh, and there's another one there. Almost looks like a snake shedding its skin, but. And that's just probably grease there. It has just built up and flaked off over the years.
So there's a camera on the end of that with a light on it, obviously.
Got
Pretty
it.
bright, pretty
Yeah.
pretty slick with it.
Yeah.
Be able to see. How does this compare to others that you have looked at over the years?
See, now that looks like another piece of that cloth again.
Very flushy in?
Yeah. Let's see if that one's free moving. So I think we're behind where that ties in. Let's see if we can see where that is. All right, so there we see flow. But I didn't. So it might be tying in. Oh, there it is. Okay, so see, it's flowing here, and what the line we're in is tying in like that.
So you think it's impeding anything,
Right.
or about to? Or do you see anything of concern?
Well, the cast iron portion. Yeah, there's that. Was that the piece? Was that piece? I got. Oh, there we go. Now, what was that? Oh, that is that. Whatever that is. Yeah, that looks like some type of cloth. Let me see if I can push it.
Anything we put down.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely not typical. But you asked earlier how it compares to other sewer lines. Cast iron is always, PVC looks great, but the cast iron is always kind of a gamble as far as what you're going to see, because, it is metallic and, is in a constant state of rusting and deteriorating. Let's see, what else? Healthy right now. Would you mind flushing that toilet one more time?
Not a problem.
Robert, thank you. There we go. That cleaned up nice.
Oh, really? That's it. I lose it right there in that turn to the right. Tell you what. Cleaned it up a little bit. So using the line of the camera to kind of dislodge things, loosen them, you want
Right.
water in it to wash it out.
Yeah. And I don't see that. I think that's where we left that cloth or whatever. Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's just build it there.
Or even look at the sewer line.
Oh, right there it is.
Whoa.
Like a cloth, you said maybe?
Would you mind giving another flush of that
Absolutely.
toilet?
That's good to watch. You see the water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the water from that bathroom will come this way.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
So yeah, that is some type of cloth there.
Cloth?
Yeah, and we saw another. You see, you can kind of see it laying right there.
Oh, interesting.
We saw one other piece further down the line. Can we get one more, Robert?
Oh, sure.
Just, okay, this one.
That's the way they call it. Water.
There we've see the changing color.
Uh-huh.
So that's green there. So that's the PVC.
Oh, okay.
And then the transition to cast iron is right there. There's the rest. Huh. You mind giving another flush?
Yeah, sure.
That moved. Don't forget it.
They did? Or didn't?
See if it. So that's just the water
Right.
settling by. I think we got it out of the cast iron. No, or did we? Oh no, that's that gasket there. There it sits.
So Russ, this is makes me think of a friend of mine talking to him one time. He's an ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Uh-huh.
He said he was looking up somebody's nose, and this young man says, "Do you do this all day long? Look up people's noses?" He says, "Yep, all day long." Okay.
Do you mind flushing again?
Yeah.
Sue? Yeah, that's still
Still in there?
right there.
I'm not aware of everybody said, "Oh, you with the kids here?" I don't think. That's pretty close to the house, isn't it? Because it take water long to get there.
Right. Yeah, we're We're only 8 feet back from where it transitions. Okay, so that did move.
It did.
I believe it did.
So, if we had like 2 or 3 toilets flushed, would that give it more water?
Well, the only issue is any toilet that flushes down this line is going to want to come out here.
Oh,
So-
okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I've had that happen before. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, you hear from upstairs after you hear the whoosh. I forgot. I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
Hey, I think our team effort paid off.
All right. So does everything look pretty good?
The PVC looks exceptionally good.
Okay.
The cast iron is a little bit rough, so
Is it a little bit, what did you say, rough?
rough.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, like I was telling Robert, it's a natural part of metal being wet. You know, it rusts and
Right.
deteriorates. So it's not uncommon. It just